What's up, friends? I'm having a pretty bad day. I really, really am. And don't worry, it's nothing that you did, nothing that I did, and nothing that Mr. Cyclonus and Red over here did, or Red Orange. But it's going pretty poorly, and I can't do anything about it other than just to kind of accept it and to move on. But uh, things are not great. Things are not great. But when I'm having a bad day, I do bust out the Newage product for a variety of reasons. I mean, some people hadn't handled their sadness in different ways. Some people go out and have a jog. Some people go talk to their friend. And by the way, dude, look at this beautiful artwork, dude. Looking like a Gradius fighter. Even the text over here is just absolutely incredible. But yeah, some people hang with their pets. Some people hang with their friends. I don't know. Read a book. There's so many different ways that people kind of like manage this. But for me, at least right now, for me, it's busting out a Newage product. And you might be asking yourself, like, why? Why? Well, it's because when I see this, I feel loved. I feel loved. I feel seen. I feel appreciated as a consumer. One, the manufacturing and the parts, the QC on this stuff is typically very, very nice. I mean, it's nearly exquisite. The engineering is so artistic. It's at genius levels, if you ask me. I think this is the best transformation for a Cyclonus out there, including Masterpiece. And yeah, so I just feel respected as a consumer and as a collector and a Transformers fan. And of course, sure, they live up to their brand name because one, they want their product to succeed. They want their company to succeed. So they're always going to keep putting out great products. But in doing so, I don't know, I just feel so respected and loved and hugged. It's almost like I'm in a restaurant and the restaurateur or the owner or whatever, they saw me having a bad day and they know what my favorite dish is and they brought it out just for me. Everything that I love and appreciate. And that's what this is right here. This is what I love and appreciate about a transforming toy. We're going to talk about him today. Hey, really quick with a commercial break from our sponsor, TFSafari, tfsafari.com. Check them out for all of your mecha needs from first, second, third, fourth party. They also do upgrades as well. You're not going to find a lot of sites that cater to different tastes and needs. tfsafari.com. And if you do go there, utilize the codes that you see on the top right corner of the screen and save yourself a little bit of change, main. They are a very reliable vendor. They are out of China. They ship to you in about 2 weeks, super sturdy boxes. And yeah, tfsafari.com. Can't say enough nice things about them. And so thank you so much, TF Safari, for sponsoring this video. Alrighty, here we have him. And he is grand. A grand Cyclonus, if you will. Wow. So beautiful. And I still don't know why he is kind of clad in this red, orange, and yellow a la McDonald's or Iron Man, but I'm digging it. I'm digging the colors a lot. The sculpt is absolutely phenomenal. Look at that face. Look at these little spears. They look like Cell from like Dragon Ball, right? Yeah, it kind of does actually. He has a cool little like Target Master, Battle Master that transforms. His blaster somewhat resembles Hot Rod's, but I know that this is Cyclonus's blaster. Articulation is pretty good. He doesn't have doubles on his knee, but that's because of the way this all transforms. But yeah, I mean, it's great. Really decent range of motion, ab crunch, everything that you can really ask for. Head on a ball joint, cleans up really nice, hides all those jet components that we saw a second ago. And that's what I'm saying, dude. I feel so loved and seen and appreciated as a collector and consumer when it comes to Newage products. And let me show you their little Battle Master. It's pretty crazy, actually, the things that they've done. One, the feet tab in together. It's not just the flip around and that's it. And then there are these tabs underneath the legs that tab into the arms, right over there on those notches. Then you'll bring those out, and then you'll kind of flip this all back. And then you can bring the arms down and they are on ball joints. And so you can get all sorts of articulation on this. And yeah, I mean, he's pretty small. I mean, you got to think this is a legend scale Target Master. And so pretty tiny, if you will, but still great detail. And you can always expect that when it comes to like Newage products, right? Yeah. Are they a little bit more expensive? They are. They run a little bit high, but I do consider them like premium products. And so you are paying a premium price for them. I would love to see Newage tackle and handle more Masterpiece stuff like they have with Romulus. I think Romulus is really great. And, but yeah, would love to see more of that stuff from them. the manufacturing and the parts, especially after handling some like X-Transbot stuff, it's exquisite. It feels really, really nice in hand, dude. I don't feel like anything's going to break. You know what I mean? I don't feel like anything's going to bend or anything's like too like shampoo bottle-y or anything like that. Sorry, I'm trying to get him into a cool flying pose. I wish the head could tilt back a little bit more so that I could do that effectively. Kind of like, you know, the Ironhide pose, but that's not hateful. That's not hateful. That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. I don't believe there's metal on him except for the toes. If there are other places, I don't know. I can't tell. And this provides a good center of balance. And so when you set center of gravity and balance, so when you set him down, he stands no problem at all. Yeah. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Immersing myself in a Newage product. Yeah, my problems seem very far away, even though they're not. Even though they're still here, and then they haven't vamoosed. Yo, hold up for a second. Yo, this is really tight. Whoa, that's uncomfortably tight. Very uncommon for a Newage toy, and I don't want to put too much torque after on this and shear it off after I said all these glowing things about it. Hold up for a second. I got to do this off camera. Okay, I got it out, but that was uncomfortably tight. And I can even see that the handle is slightly warped. Wow. Very uncommon for Newage stuff, especially after I've like hyped them up and stuff. But man, I just can't seem to get one today, huh? Just won't let up today. Today's not a good one. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I generally feel better when I mess with this, especially when I go through that transformation. And so I think we should do that right now. Alrighty, let's get him transformed. And I really, really like the transformation a lot. So this section over here, you're just going to open that all up, and this is going to unfold. And once it gets here, it's going to spin around. And you can straighten that all up. If you wanted to, you could bring out the landing gear right now. Oh, you know what? Metal. That's metal right there. And you can bring that out if you want, but you don't have to. And this, you can bring out the super spear spire right at the tip. That's very, very cool. And then the head, you can close this up. And what's going to happen is, as you close this up, you're going to collapse this back down. And that will just kind of fit on his head like a glove. Actually, maybe I should flip this over. Yeah. And that'll fit like a glove right there. That's just really, really nice. And then from here, you can start unfolding these. There's going to be some like, not weirdness, but sometimes orienting the forearms gets a little bit confusing. And so I kind of saved them for the end. And then what we're going to do over here is we're going to start bringing this out. So this will untab. And you're going to, what you want to do is you want to bring this out, but how do I, do I need to, what am I doing wrong? Oh, okay. Sorry. Just had to bring that out. And then this will fold in, and then this will fold out. So hopefully this one, I don't have as much problems, but today's word of the day is problems. But okay, we're doing that. And then we could bring the legs down over here. And then bring this together. I thought they tabbed in. Oh, they do tab in. And dude, I love all the engraving, like the detailing work that they have there. I mean, it's just very, very nice. And what's going to happen is you're going to bring this forward, and those two tabs are going to sit in those slots like that. And now we've kind of formed the shell of the backpack, right? And then actually, you know what? I think you need to bring the shell down later. So let's just leave that off for now. And this you can close up. You can just kind of combiner wars, accordion them up. You know what? I think you can't close them. Whatever, dude. And if we can't, then if we're not supposed to do that, we're not supposed to. I'll fix it in post. And you're going to bring those up, and then these are on a slider so that you can slide them up. See, I did this one wrong. You can slide it up. Thank you. And then push them in at the top. We'll secure them later. But pretty much that's the back of the leg. And so, or back of the jet. So what you need to do over here, this is pretty cool. This pops out like this, and this flips around, and this tabs in. And we've seen that in Cyclonus designs, right? And then this part will flip over. flip over, and then we'll flip that over. Everything will tab in securely. And so now what you want to do over here is, you see that groove on the behind the forearm? You're going to want to have the elbow bend like that so that can sit in there. But this thing needs to sit up top, and that's going to spin independently. And then the fist will fold in. I know I'm doing a horrible job because I'm so preoccupied right now with what's going on in my life. And that little space right there, that is going to tab in like so. And that's clean. Ultrasaur is clean. One more time. We're going to rotate that arm around so that we can flip and fit that into the groove. And then we are going to move that up there. I'm sure there is a better way to do it, but whatever, dude. Yeah, I'm not doing it justice. I promise there is a much faster and cleaner way to do it, but at the end of the day, we got here. I'm not sure why this is not really closing up as tight. When I got it, it was pretty seamless. I feel like it's all tabbing into the right place, but it's not as seamless as it was before. I'll have to figure that out in post. But here we have him a la Gradius mode, and down over here, you could either have his blaster, which we nearly broke earlier, or you can convert the target master and have him located in the same place. There is not, from what I've seen, there is no other place to equip the target master, so he only has space for one, but you can kind of pick and choose. But this is bothering me. This is bothering me. Like, I know it's not supposed to sit down there because, yeah, it's supposed to go higher, but I'm not really sure why it's not sitting flush. Well, anyway, thanks for listening to me kind of rant. I mean, I think I needed this probably more than you today. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys another time, okay? And I just want to say, whatever happens to this channel, thanks for being here. Yeah, this is a total dream come true for me, okay? And I totally mean that. And you all make it possible. Bye.